Ryan Garcia is set to make his long-awaited return to the ring, facing off against longtime rival Rolly Romero. The two have been competing for over 8 years, and now they're finally meeting in the welterweight division. Recently released training footage gives fans an inside look at Garcia's daily routine and preparation. With this being his welterweight debut, he's made key adjustments to his training methods. On May 2nd, both fighters will step into the division for the first time, making this an exciting showdown to watch. To ensure he's in peak condition for fight night, Ryan Garcia has been putting extra focus on weightlifting. This helps him gain the right muscle while staying within his weight class. However, weightlifting isn't the first thing he does each day. His mornings start with a jog, something he once mentioned in an interview where he talked about running alongside Floyd Mayweather.
Hey guys, we're back at it. Let's get it.
After his morning jog, Garcia moves on to bodyweight exercises and warm-ups to get ready for intense boxing training. Dressed in all-black training gear, he puts his incredible hand speed on display, firing off rapid hooks and sharp jabs on the heavy bag. As he prepares for his upcoming fight against Rolly Romero, Garcia's signature lightning-fast punches are on full display, showing the speed and precision that make him a dangerous opponent. Garcia's return to training shows he's fully focused on his upcoming fight against Rolly Romero. The real question is whether his intense preparation will pay off in the ring on fight night. Now, he's back in the spotlight with another training video, recently shared by Boxing Kingdom on X. In the video, Garcia takes his training to the next level, showing serious improvement since reuniting with his former trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Under Reynoso's guidance, his blistering speed has turned heads, and his devastating left hooks look faster and more powerful than ever. As he pounds the heavy bag with explosive force, his performance has reignited confidence in his abilities, making fans believe he's back stronger than before. In the training footage, Garcia is seen unleashing a powerful left-right hook combination on the heavy bag. The video has fans buzzing with excitement, showing their support and wishing him luck for his upcoming fight. This latest display of skill has restored faith in Garcia, with many believing he's back at his best. One fan even claimed this is the sharpest version of Ryan Garcia yet, as if he's tapped into a whole new level of power.
We're back at it. Let's get it.
Many fans believe this could be the best version of Ryan Garcia yet, with some even suggesting he has unlocked a deeper, almost unstoppable power within himself. One fan predicted that if Garcia steps into the ring with these sharpened skills, Devin Haney could be in serious trouble. Others pointed out how focused and determined he looks while working the heavy bag, showing real dedication to his craft. An Instagram user even claimed that, at this moment, there's no real comparison for Garcia in his division. Most importantly, fans are thrilled to see him overcome his struggles and fully commit to training again. They're excited to witness his comeback and see him return to the sport he loves.
But we still feel it. Come on, guys.
Just like last year, Garcia has found fresh motivation to push himself harder in training. While his devastating left hook has always been a fight-ending weapon, he's now focused on sharpening his right hand, taking inspiration from Anthony Joshua's knockout power. But that's not all. Garcia is predicting a brutal finish in his upcoming fight. Even with his lightning-fast hands and deadly left hook, he's still adding new tools to his arsenal to take down a technically skilled champion. However, rather than trying to match skills, the 25-year-old seems determined to end the fight early. The big question is, how will he pull it off?
Show you I didn't miss a beat. Watch this shit.
Jab first.
The signs of Garcia's evolution are clear in his latest training clips shared on social media. In one video, the Victorville native puts his elite hand speed and devastating left hook on full display. However, what stands out most in the opening seconds is his powerful right hand. He unleashes a series of massive right-hand punches, each landing with a thunderous impact on the heavy bag, proof that he's adding serious power to his game. Garcia is currently training under Eddie Reynoso, allowing him to stick to his usual strength training routine to complement his boxing. Recently, he shared insights into his regimen with Men's Health, revealing how he stays fight-ready. "Adjust to your surroundings because the world doesn't wait for you," he said. Drawing inspiration from Bruce Lee, he emphasized the importance of adaptability. "You need to be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's in. That's how you need to approach training and life. Keep adjusting and keep moving forward." Ryan Garcia is reportedly set to face Rolly Romero for the WBA welterweight title this May, though the venue has yet to be confirmed. As he prepares for the fight, Garcia has reunited with his former trainer, Eddie Reynoso, after parting ways with Derek James following 2 bouts. Recent training footage shows Garcia back under Reynoso's guidance, receiving instructions and working closely with him. His father, Henry Garcia, also spoke about the decision to return to Reynoso. In an interview with Mill City Boxing, he explained that reconnecting with Reynoso felt natural. "Eddie came through. He likes Ryan. There's a fresh start, a new coach, and we're back in San Diego," Henry said. "It's hard not to work with Eddie because of our history. We go way back." Canelo and Ryan talked, and it turns out everything was just a misunderstanding. Now, things are back to how they were. We're good.
Your Lord. Up. Failure right there, baby.
Sparring. We're gonna see in the real fight in the ring on May 2nd, and we're gonna make it a big fight. We're gonna make it one of the biggest fights in U.S. history, and that's for sure.
Rolly, I want to stay with you. The other guys, they've moved up in weight. We're talking about Devin and Jose Ramirez. And
following the release of his training footage, Ryan Garcia opened up about his next fight and his personal journey. Determined to redeem himself, he made it clear that he wants to turn his life around, leaving behind drugs, alcohol, and past distractions. "I've been working with my family and going to therapy," Garcia shared in a recent media appearance. "I've been in the spotlight for a long time, but I was caught up in the wrong parties and the wrong scene. I didn't respect myself as an athlete. That's why I'm now giving myself the best chance to be the best version of Ryan Garcia." Addressing the controversial comments and actions on his social media, Garcia admitted his mistakes and promised to stay focused on his training moving forward.
Long ago, when I was 35 pounder, I should have been a 40 pounder. When I was 40 pounder, I should have been a 47 pounder. So, I mean, I'm like all muscle.
does that affect your stamina? Does that affect your punch resistance when you're boiling down to make an unnatural lightweight?
I mean, it affects everything. I mean, it affects timing, explosive, everything, anything you got.
Ryan Garcia didn't hold back when reflecting on his past mistakes. "We were drunk, high on mushrooms, just living recklessly and saying anything," he admitted. "I ended up saying a lot of stupid things live, things I regret. But that's not who I am as a person." Now, Garcia claims he has made real changes, detoxifying his body and mind to get back in top form after a rough year, one that he admits he made even harder on himself. Despite his struggles, he sees this as a fresh opportunity, and fans are hoping he stays on track without falling back into bad habits or self-destructive behavior. However, he can't afford to lose focus. His opponent, Rolly Romero, has only 2 career losses, one to Gervonta "Tank" Davis, who also knocked out Garcia, and another to Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz, a defeat that hurt Romero's standing in the division. With everything on the line, Garcia must stay sharp and prove he's truly back.
But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost. So
Por acá. Ahí, derecha. Y gancho. Derecha y gancho. ¡Vámonos! Fight time. Ahí. Volando arriba. Ahí. Dos. Ahí. Ahí, vámonos. Venga. Eso, dale vuelta con tu jab.
Garcia is well aware that he's in for a tough fight, as Rolly Romero is also known for his knockout power. However, unlike Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz, who has drawn comparisons to Mike Tyson for his durability, Romero's chin isn't as solid. This gives Garcia an opportunity to remind everyone that he, too, is a knockout artist, thanks to his lethal left hook. If Romero comes in aggressively looking for the knockout, he could end up being an easier target for Garcia's counterpunching. Beyond this fight, it also serves as important preparation for a potential rematch with Devin Haney. By staying active and shaking off any ring rust, Garcia is setting himself up for bigger challenges ahead.
got a lot of things ahead, but fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight Isaac Cruz.
Yes, in May, we're going to fight. It's going to be another big one, and I'm ready, Garcia said. Rolly is still a great fighter. He may have lost once, but fans love him. He's a big guy. Reflecting on the hype around the fight, Garcia mentioned the overwhelming support from fans. There were so many people in London, and they were all talking about it. Even in Times Square, it's nuts. Garcia also acknowledged that this fight had been brewing for a while. Me and Rolly were supposed to fight multiple times, but it never happened. I feel like this is the matchup fans have wanted for a long time. Even though he lost to Pitbull Cruz last year, I don't think that changes much. He's still an explosive fighter. Cruz fought a great fight, so you can't take anything away from him either.
So you can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still gonna fight you regardless?
I mean,
when asked about his plans after defeating Rolly Romero, Garcia made his intentions clear. When I win against Rolly, I'll fight him again, beat him again, and put that chapter to rest. Then, I'll move on with my career. Maybe even fight Teofimo. That's how it's going to go. I'm fighting everybody, bro. Anyone I want to fight, I'm fighting. As for the weight class, Garcia confirmed the fight will be at 144 pounds. I'm giving him a fair shot. He's not a small guy. I could have made this an easier fight for myself, but I didn't. No safe routes here. I'm confident, and I have the skills to get it done.
should find a replacement if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I mean, I think this is a touch-him-up fight.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, bro.
Later.
So, if you win, we get the rematch that everybody wants, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's for sure too.
When he wins again. Yeah, when I win.
Garcia revealed that the idea for the 3 a.m. run with Floyd Mayweather actually came from him. That was my idea, Garcia said. I told Floyd, let's go, let's hit this run. He then shared a powerful moment from that night. You know what Floyd told me on that run? I swear, as God is my witness, he looked me in the eye. His voice even cracked a little, which almost never happens, and he said, I respect you. Garcia described the chills he felt in that moment. I asked him, why, Floyd? And he told me, because nobody's doing what you're doing. According to Garcia, Mayweather frequently calls to check in on him and has been consistently proud of his dedication. Floyd tells me all the time, "I'm so proud of you."
He's under contract. So, you always got to make sure things are worded right before you get a lawsuit or before you get a letter from a boxer's promoter. If Ryan can go, and he didn't go with me, he came.
A few days before his training footage dropped, Garcia made it clear that Rolly Romero wasn't his first choice for an opponent. "As far as Rolly goes, he wasn't my top pick. I wanted Pitbull Cruz, but things worked out differently," Garcia said. "Honestly, my real focus is on beating Devin Haney again. Not even for redemption, just to settle things once and for all." That said, Garcia isn't underestimating Romero. He emphasized that he's preparing for the best version of his opponent, but he doesn't expect the fight to last long. "I'm still training at my best, but let's be real, everyone wants to see the Haney rematch, and that's where my heart is," Garcia admitted. "I just have to stay sharp, but I know I'm the better fighter, and I'm going to knock him out." On the other hand, Rolly Romero believes Garcia isn't fully committed to his boxing career. During the same event, he criticized Garcia for prioritizing other pursuits over his potential as a champion. "I'm impressed by his skills, but he's still never been a champion," Romero said. "The only time he had a title shot was against Tank, but instead of cutting the extra pound to make 135, he chose not to." Romero also questioned Garcia's dedication when it came to Devin Haney. "We all know he didn't really try to win a title there either. He doesn't want to be a champion, he wants to be a model." Despite his criticisms, Romero made one thing clear: "Right now, the only thing I'm focused on is Ryan Garcia." Ryan Garcia isn't just aiming to be a popular boxing star with a massive social media following. He wants to cement his legacy by becoming a world champion. His goal is clear: to make history by finally securing a title. While his ambitions are well within reach, he knows it will take relentless effort and decisive victories to get there. Many see Rolly Romero as a weaker opponent, which means Garcia can't afford a close fight. He needs to dominate. If he truly wants to win over the fans and prove he's championship material, he must take control from the opening bell and leave no doubt about his victory. Before chasing world titles, Garcia must first handle his next two fights against his biggest rival with intensity and focus. Only after proving himself in these matchups will he be truly close to achieving his ultimate goal. Based on his recent training footage, Garcia looks sharper than ever. His footwork, speed, aggression, positioning, and power all indicate that he's reaching the peak of his career. However, his toughest battles aren't just in the ring. Overcoming depression and addiction remains his biggest challenge. But if his words hold true, he's determined to leave his past struggles behind and fully commit to his journey back to the top. Training alongside Eddie Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez could be a huge boost for Ryan Garcia. With Canelo fighting just a day after him, Garcia will undoubtedly draw inspiration from the champion and set his sights on holding multiple titles in the future. But for now, his focus must remain on relentless training, pushing past his limits, and staying locked in. Consistency and dedication will be key to his success. That's all for now. For the latest updates on boxing news, events, and highlights, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on top quality content. Until next time, peace out.